In quiz 3, we have a contour diagram, and I have a bunch of questions about the signs of fx and fy. So looking at point P, the question is, tell me about the signs of fx and fy. Look at the first derivatives in the x direction and the y direction. So if we start at point P in the positive x direction, what's the value of the function doing? Is the function increasing or decreasing? If the function is increasing, then we should see a positive first derivative. If the function is decreasing, then we'll see a negative first derivative. So in the positive x direction, is the function increasing or decreasing? If f is increasing, that'll tell us that f in the positive x direction, that fx is positive. If f is decreasing, then fx will be negative. So if f is increasing, that would mean that fx is positive. Because when the derivative is positive, the function is increasing. If the function is decreasing, then fx will be negative. So we look at the value of the function at p is equal to 7. And if we go in the x direction, the next contour that we run into is a 9. So it looks like the function is increasing in the x direction. So I would say that fx is positive. And then we do the same thing in the y direction. So starting at point P, what happens if we go in the positive y direction? So in the positive y direction, the little green arrow, is the function f increasing or decreasing? And once again, if f is increasing in that direction, then the fy will be positive. If f is decreasing in that direction, fy will be negative. And it looks like starting at the point P, so what we're saying is that f evaluated at point P is equal to 7. If we go in the positive y direction, the next contour that we run into is a 5. So it looks like the function f is decreasing in the positive y direction. So that would indicate that fy is negative. So this is just an extension of the idea that we talked about way back in Calc 1. If the derivative is positive, then the function is increasing. If the derivative is negative, then the function is decreasing. And then there is that whole list of things where we have the sign that indicates the direction, and the direction could indicate concavity. So there's that stack of characteristics. The sign indicates direction, indicates concavity. So the sign of the derivative indicates the direction of the function. Or if we have two derivatives, the sign of the second derivative will indicate the direction of the first derivative, which will tell us the concavity of the function. Any questions? I didn't recognize quiz 3 right away because I had made this multiple choice question. And I can't tell you how many, now I'm looking at it yet again to see that I have the actual 4 correct things. Because I had to change these a bunch of times to make sure that I had fx positive and fy positive, like not twice. Because there was one where 3 of the answers were fx and fy were both positive. And then when I went and changed it, it was like I was changing them one at a time. This is why I don't like writing multiple choice questions. But it seemed to work out here. Any questions? Comments? Snide remarks? Cool. All right, so you can do the same thing for the other points. Great, let's pause the video here and talk about more problems.